And it says we're live. It's Thursday night. I'm here. You're beautiful, and that means it's time for GotBot Goes live. Of course, we'll get this out of the way early because we got a lot to cover tonight as we get festive. I'm your host, your most humble host, Dennis Moulton, a.k.a. GotBot. As always, man, please like, comment, share. Of course, subscribe while you're at it. Hit the notification bell, please. It helps me out a ton. It lets you know when content of all sorts goes up here on the channel. Check out Machinery of Man, The Everything Factor, Transformers Collectors NL, the Autobot Family, Transformers versus G.I. Joe versus DC Universe versus Marvel, and Autobot City Central, as well as all my social media links. They're all in the description below, man. Plus, I don't have it put in right now. I will eventually. But I'm going to give a shout out right now to Masterfar. He has a sticker set for a conversion of the side swipe mold to become point blank, I think it's point blank, and a link to a alternate head that you can get for that mold to get sure shot. So it helps you get the Autobot clones the Autobot Target Masters if you have extras of that side swipe, Red Alert, Tiger Track mold. So I'm going to throw those links down in the description as well. If you're in a position to help the channel to grow, you can use the donate link. Check us out on Patreon, see what we offer to you through Teespring, or of course you can hit the join button right here on YouTube and become a channel member. Okay, we have a bunch of stuff to cover. We have a ton of news, including a piece of, I'll call it unfortunate news, sad news that I don't like to hear, but that's okay because maybe it's not quite as bad as we initially think it is. We'll talk about that. We have a ton of kind of reveals and stuff to talk about, but of course we're in the holiday season and we have a huge unboxing. Now, some of what I have is just on loan to the channel. Some of what I have has been gifted to me. So this is going to be fun. And we're going to kind of update a couple of like Christmas miracles and whether or not it's likely they're going to happen. They're items that are in shipment. Are they going to arrive in time? We shall see. But this is going to get interesting. I see that you guys are talking, filing in there. I'm just going to get things set up. I hope that things are going tremendous for you through the week. We're getting, of course, close now to the holidays. I hope that you're getting things clued up. I know that there's a time crunch, so I especially appreciate it when you come by. Now, probably more than even usual. Let's get things kind of set up here. Bear with me here, guys. Of course, like I said, I'm getting things set up here. Hey, Waluigi, happy to see you. Hey, Jillian, happy to see you. Of course, Starscream Wife is in here. Hey, Dragonfly, happy to see you in here, buddy. The awesome person, hello. I think this is the first time I got here when the stream started. I think it is too. Usually you get here later. Luckily, my internet came back. So your question is, well, you know what? I'm glad that you're here, and I hope that you're having a fantastic Thursday, man. Hope it's been a terrific Thursday for you. Let's see. Oh, bear with me a second here, guys. I'm still adjusting stuff here a little bit. There we go. And we'll go there like that. Found Alita 1 and Bumblebee. Excellent. I know that Bumblebee has been so rough for a lot of people to find. So excellent. I'm happy for you, man. Merry 8 days till Christmas. Listen, man, I know the countdown. Starscream Wife will tell you I'm a little bit of a fanatic about it. It's the only holiday that I really care about. It's the only day I really care about. The rest of them I'm kind of the other 364 I'm sort of indifferent about. But I love the Christmas season. Hey Jay, happy to see you here, buddy. I hope that you're having some luck with your hunting. Not the least of which is Blue Streak. Did you ever get a Blue Streak after, Jay? I know that everything now has been like thrust, and I know you've had a lot of issues like with your Amazon orders and whatnot. And I know that Runabout has been another one, but I feel like we haven't heard an update from you on Blue Streak in a while, or maybe I just haven't seen it. Hey, Fish Hobby. Oh, from Mexico City. Wow. Thanks for dropping in. I really appreciate you being here. Let's see. What's everyone's Christmas song? I think my favorite Christmas song? I don't know. I know that my mom's is Silver Bells, and I don't know what mine is. Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, maybe might be mine. I don't know. Um, I don't know. There's a lot of them that I like. That's a hard question. That's really a hard question. This is about Point Blank and Sure Shot, and where can I buy? Okay, it's not that you can buy Point Blank and Sure Shot. It's that if you have extras of the Sideswipe mold, Masterfire has a sticker set that he has designed. I'll put the link to that so you could use it for that. And there is a head that he had a hand in designing that's on Shapeways that can replace the head on, again, that mold. They're apparently going to do a variant of that head so you can use it to replace the head on an extra Sunstreaker if you have it as well. Because I could see the Sunstreaker working really well for a Sure Shot. So they're kind of add-ons. They're not actually the characters. They're the add-ons. I'll put those links in the description eventually. They're not there right now. I'm not going to lie. They're not there right now. I also want to, I see Kato there. I'm going to give a shout out to Kato, actually to Kato, to Sardo, to Larkin, and to Inu Tabi, to all the Rejecticons. Look, a couple of people have asked me through this week about things like some of the Cyclonus reviews and some of the like Kingdom reviews. And there are people who got those early, who got them through, we'll say, some underhanded ways. And invariably, I have redirected the people that have inquired to me to the various Rejecticons because I know the boys, I know the lads, I know that they got theirs legitimately. And I would rather see legitimate content creators get the love and the adoration that they deserve rather than anybody else. So if you're looking for those reviews, check out the Rejecticons. For the record, as far as I know, things like Kingdom are not supposed to come out until January, so the boys are getting them early. I do not expect to get them early. I will be surprised if I have Wave 1 before February, to be perfectly honest with you. But we'll see. We'll see how it happens. So I wanted to give them a shout out. If you're looking for kind of that new stuff, check out the Rejecticons. Let's see. I'll send you the picture of the translucent paint. Yeah, Dragonfly, shout out here to Dragonfly as well. So, okay, a lot of people know that my Centurion pack ended up getting canceled by Hasbro Pulse. Well, to his credit, and Dragonfly is probably best known around here for A, the trivia, but B, he is also, although I haven't heard an update in a while, Dragonfly, he's also kind of providing us with sets for Season 3 of Universal Collision, which I'm going to start needing pretty soon. But he is casting certain aspects of the Centurion pack for me. I assume it's a resin cast. I don't know what he's using. It's magic. Okay, he's casting it in magic for me. Christmas magic. And it's not going to be everything, but it's going to be certain things from that. Of course, my plan all along was to paint a lot of these things anyway. So it's going to be interesting to see how kind of his cast of them, like how they work out, how well they work out. I can't wait for them. I can't thank him enough because, again, that whole pack is, let's just say it's not readily available and it probably should have been. Hey, Glenn, happy to see you in here. Razor Bear, driving and listening in Nebraska, Midwest, right? Listen, man, be safe on the roads. Always be safe on the roads. But I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you're listening. Razor Bear, of course, we all know how much of a gent he is and how much support he gives. For the record, he might be helping me out with something, but I'm not going to talk about it just right yet. We'll wait and see. I'm having a good Thursday because my internet has been out for 2 days. Oh, man, that bites. Hey, Declan. I probably was. I've taught at an awful lot of schools. Hey, Steven. You got the sensor today. That's excellent. I'm glad he's finally coming out. I have my pre-order in with EB Games for him and for G2 Megatron. When they show up, then they show up. I'm hoping to get him soon. Here's the funny part. I thought that Sandstorm, when I ordered him, I was like, by the time I get him, man, he's probably going to be like my fourth copy of that mold. As it turns out, he's more than likely going to be my first copy of that mold because my cone head 2-pack from Amazon still not shipped. In fact, I got a delay notice last week, again, 5th delay notice. So I don't know when I'm getting them. And Frost is kind of MIA right now, although we'll talk about that in a little bit too. So I'm glad you got yours. The funny part is, going back to that whole thing, is instead of being the last version of the mold, it looks like Sandstorm is going to be my first version of that mold. So I'm glad that you got him. I think it looks pretty cool. I feel like I'm going to call him like I don't know. I feel like I'm going to call him like a different name. Like, to me, Sandstorm is the G1 triple changer. So I feel like I'm going to call a G2 Sandstorm something different. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I've seen every Netflix figure except the Soundwave and Alita 1. And Ninja Bill's seen the Alita 1. Interestingly, we've had 2 Optimus Primes show up here at 2 different Walmarts, 2 different locations, but just them. Nothing in with it. No Soundwave in with it. It was just the Optimus Primes that came in a lone box. It was so weird. Hey, Golden. I got a blue streak, just can't open it. For the record, somebody asked, I'm going to do this now? Will I do this now? Maybe I'll do this now just because I can do this. Yeah. Somebody asked last week, and I said it was out of reach. Somebody asked last week if I could just show blue streak. There's blue streak. I like him, but his legs do not transform as smoothly as I find they do on smokescreen. I find smokescreen is the better use of the mold. Something gets caught up on blue streak. I don't know why. Let's see. Texas is swamped with bumblebees. Really? Yeah. Soundwave has been tough. Apparently, he's tough everywhere. Hey, Declan. I'm strict, probably. Sometimes man, you gotta be strict. I don't try to be, but I mean, if people, here's the thing: I don't try to be, but sometimes if people don't want to cooperate, you ain't got a choice but to be strict. If people cooperate, I'm a pretty easy dude to get along with, to be honest with you. I got my blue streak and my Ironhide and Prowl set. Well, I'm glad that you got your blue streak because I know how long you were looking at them. And Ironhide Prowl set, I'm glad you got that. For the record, my Ironhide and Prowl set I had told you guys a couple of weeks ago was actually finally shipped, and it was due to come on December the 23rd. It's actually now due to come on December the 22nd. We'll see if that happens. Interestingly, he whom I shall use as my kind of more proper version of Nexus Prime will arrive, apparently, according to Canada Post, will arrive December 24th. It's not going to arrive December 24th, but it's very interesting that that's the date that's given. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, I missed something there. The 12 Days of Christmas. It's funny, the 12 Days of Christmas is a good one. I always do 12 wishes. A lot of people have been seeing them. I've been doing them on the community tab this year. I put up number 6 today. I always do them every year. I know a lot of people now that tend to kind of look for them. So I'm happy to be able to do that. Christmas at Ground Zero. Yeah, that's a good one too. I got Airwave and Ironworks last week on Amazon because they were cheap. You know what? Both of them are fantastic, honestly. I love both of them. You're welcome, Kato. Look, I try to send. It's funny. I was talking to Sardo yesterday, I think, and said how somebody had asked me about a Cyclonus review, and at the time, I had explicitly sent them to Sardo because they were going to go to someone else who I shall not name, and I explicitly sent them to Sardo. Listen, man, it's like I said to Sardo yesterday. All of the legitimate creators, you got to band together, you got to work together and help each other out. It's the way the community works, man. Just saw on TFW that there's going to be a buzzworthy line. Hopefully they reissue the Studio Series Bumblebee, Optimus in that line. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I didn't see that. Hey, Blue, even if you're quick, buddy, I'm just glad that you're here. I see Crimson Raptors in here too, and I see Danny in here as well. You know what? I'm going to give another shout out here to Tales from Teletran. And My understanding is that they're going to be, I don't want to say much, but my understanding is they're going to be doing something special coming up toward the end of the year. That's all I'm going to say about it. I'm not going to say anything because it's their news. It's not my news, but something special. Pay attention. Pay attention to Tails. Pay attention to Tails because I think they're going to be doing something pretty special toward the end of 2020. That's all I'm going to say for now. Let's see. As we look down here. I've had 4 Beast Wars episodes. What? I've had 4 Beast Wars episodes with my girlfriend. First 2 episodes, Fallen Comrades, and the Spark. She liked Tigatron. You know, how can you not? He's so calm. Yeah, the chocolate chip camo is a bit weird, isn't it, Crimson? But I love his like tiger teeth or his, you know, growling face thing on the cockpit. I think that's so cool. Hey, Maximal 10. It might be a bag of coal that I got. It could very well be a bag of coal. The Datsun brothers are sort of fragile. I don't know if it's so much fragile as I find, Jay, they need to be very, very exact, very specific, maybe too specific. Hey, Tommy, happy to see you here, buddy. She generally likes cats. That's fair enough. The Buzzworthy B line currently has SS Car Shatter. SS Car Shatter's awful. The B that came with Charlie, okay, whatever. And had the stickers. The B that's coming with Sam, World War II B reissue, and Corby. It's not a line for me, but okay. If you like Bumblebee, a lot of Bumblebee coming, I guess. Let the trails lead where they may. I will follow. Yeah, he's so wise too. I love Tigatron too. Hey, Amazon John. Happy to see you here, man. I love your name, by the way, man. And of course, I have to say proper. My boy, Chicken Fried Steak. Love saying his name. It's the most fun name ever. I think everyone getting Core B because Spike and turning the B into Bumper. Yeah, a lot of people are. I don't like. I have the MP Spike as my Spike. If I was to get that Spike, it would be Daniel for me. But it depends on what it costs. To be honest with you. Yeah, a lot of B. Okay, so. We're going to try and get through things somewhat quickly. I know I've been talking to you guys for 18 minutes, but somewhat quickly because we actually have a holiday unboxing to do here. And this is going to be pretty interesting. It's all over the map. So, a couple of things just to note. Next Thursday, it was asked last week. I think Blue asked last week, am I doing the live show next Thursday? No, that's not my plan because that's New Year's Eve. I'm not planning on doing the live show on, next week is Christmas Eve. I'm not planning on doing the live show on Christmas Eve. I'm not planning on doing the live show on New Year's Eve. I will do a show next week. I will do a show the week after. I do not know exactly when it will be. I will totally understand if people don't make it because it'll be off from the usual time. I get it. But we will still do the show. I've been saying the day before. It might be a different day and a different time, but we'll do something. We'll have some fun and we'll do something. You know, we'll do something heading into the holidays because, you know, things are still happening, man. As far as reviews go, my plan for the next 3 is Black Rorichi, who I have, as you guys know. And the other 2, well, we're going to talk about that coming up as part of the unboxing. Tomorrow, keep them with the festive spirit of things. The plan is, and I already have my lines from Crimson because he's helping me with a character. Tomorrow, I'm planning to put up a very Transformers Christmas 5. I don't know when yet, but it will be a premiere, so I will say watch the social media and whatnot tomorrow. A very Transformers Christmas 5. All that glitters is jazz. And we'll see what the Transformers are doing this year for the holidays. By the way, if you're interested in stop motion animation and you're interested in kind of, you know, seeing an evolution over time, because I'm a big proponent of that, go back. Go into the stop motion playlist, find a very Transformers Christmas. You'll see the last 4. Look at the very first year and look at the quality of that. It's iffy. It's iffy. And then see where we're to when tomorrow's comes. We've come a long way. Still a long way to go, but we've also come a long way. Always learn. That's my take there. So we have that coming up and some reviews coming up. A lot of people asked me if I was okay this week. They actually messaged me privately saying, "Hey, where's the countdown question?" Not doing a countdown this week because this week is going to be all about I'll spit this out in a minute. All about the stop motion in that premiere, as well. Coming up in terms of that sort of stuff, we're going to do a bit of a retrospective. We done one last year. Was Siege worth it? We're going to do one. Was Earthrise worth it? And the next couple of countdowns will be like my top 10 of the year, my bottom 10 of the year, like my top 10 best, top 10 worst, basically. We'll see how that goes. So like it's out of the norm for the next couple of weeks, but just roll with the punches, man. We'll have some fun, we'll have some fun. So in terms of, let's see, in terms of news, and I just wanted to take something here to mark this off with. I thought I had a pen here, man. You figure a professional like me would be more prepared with this stuff, wouldn't you? You figure I'd be more prepared. I'm not prepared. I'm not professional. What am I doing here? I'm going to check in with you guys. Then we're going to run through the news pretty quickly here. And then we're going to do the unboxing as we go up here. Because I know some people have been talking away here. And I know I missed some stuff. There's a gift in the box for what? Wow. Did you see that comment?
Yes, I responded.
Oh, okay, I'm not down. I'm not down that far. I'm also behind. So not professional. Hey, local black man. I like your name too. Spike Oliver. Yeah. Oh, it's so funny. Razor Bear and I were talking, and he said, "You know what?" He said, "The Spike transformation. If you look at the package, it says one step, and it's you take Spike and you make him fall down on his face." And Razor Bear said, so he transforms doing the Ric Flair. Now, if you're a wrestling fan, you know that one of Rick's things is he kind of gets dazed and confused after he's been, beaten a bit, and then he takes a couple of steps and he falls flat on his face. You'd have to see it. Look up the Ric Flair fall, and that's exactly how Spike transforms. 100%. Happy holidays to you too, Amazon John. I got Nemesis Prime for Christmas, but I have to wait 2 weeks. Listen, man, this year is all about waiting, Elixir. You might as well just have the patience, man. Hey, Input, I already done the shout out to Tails, so you're a little bit late, but I'm glad that you're here anyway. Hey, they're toy hack stickers and weapons for Earthrise Sunstreaker, and they tried to color match the parts. You know what? I appreciate when they try to color match the parts, especially with Sunstreaker, because he's a hard one to color match. Springer and RC maybe be in his voice box, Windblade and Starscream. No. My Hall's all over the map. It's weird. It's a weird year for Halls, man. It's a weird year for Halls. We go down here. It is going to be a fun. Crimson knows a little bit about it. He knows a little because, of course, he voiced one of the characters in it. He knows a little bit about it. This is going to be a fun one. And, it's so weird because I know I'm doing it every year, but I'm not going to lie to you. The concept for this year's stop motion, the idea of it, came in my mind about 4 days ago, something like that. Not very long ago, within the last week. And now it has come together. So things work really quickly in my weird, messed up head. Hey, Rodimus Primal. Oh, 10th anniversary Prime. Yeah, that is a good haul, Lego. The design team talked about not getting paid over the past couple of months, so it might be close to recolors are left figures to be made, though nothing is for sure. Am I going to get the Netflix Soundwave? If I see it, I'm not going to break myself and drive myself nuts looking for it, but if I see it, yeah, sure, why not? He looks pretty cool. Okay, so running through the news pretty quickly, I'm going to start off with something that actually Event Progenitor kind of told me about and informed me on. So shout out to Event Progenitor. Got to get back to working on my next video. Listen, Rodimus Primal, listen, you do you, man. I appreciate you coming by. I really, really do. Means the world. You do what you got to do because we all want to see it. So first bit of news is DX9 closing. According to their Weibo account, it looks like either the design team, as Event Progenitor pointed out, either the design team wasn't paid or monies were owed to the company that wasn't paid. It's hard to say because you're reading the translation and it's a rough translation. And it looks like that what they have left is probably the repaints that are coming, maybe the things that are already on tap, but nothing new will come. It looks like they're having to shut their doors. Or is that the case? Because toward the end of the post, they talk about new discoveries and a new name. So it's possible that this might be sort of the end of DX9 per se, and a restructuring, rebranding type of thing going forward into the future, where the people that have worked there maybe will kind of crop up again in another manner with another company somehow, some way. It'll be interesting to see down the road in the next year or two if we look at stuff and say, this feels and looks very DX9-ish. They've done some great work over the last 6 years, and they thank their fans. I love what DX9 has done. I think that they've done some really, really great pieces. I'm sad to see them kind of go the way of the dodo, if it's true, if the translation can be taken at face value. We also now have, though it's tucked away in a dark, deep corner, on Toys R Us, there is a Thrust listing, but there is absolutely no stock for it yet. There hasn't been any stock. It's not that it's sold out. It's just there's no stock for it yet, but the listing is there. No listing for Runabout. No listing for Thrust. No listing for Runabout. So I guess we'll see what happens there. Symbiote Studio showed off a plush Megatron. We saw from 3.0 a deluxe Bumblebee gold edition. Apparently there's only going to be 1,500 of them in the entire world. Okay. Newage showed off a ton of stuff, man. I mean a veritable ton. They showed off a clear Prowl. They showed off a toy deco of G1 Prowl. Looks gorgeous. It's a great mold. Looks absolutely beautiful. And that's not all they showed off, but we're going to get to that in just a little bit. Let's see, where is it? Here, I'll find it here. They showed off variants on their Galvatron, including a metallic look. And then they showed off remolds. And you want to talk about how to do a remold and a reuse right. What are you doing, you weirdo? What is she doing? You want to talk about remold and a reuse done right? Honestly, they're using that Galvatron to give us Straxus, and he looks like the metallic paint job done on him looks like he jumped off of the comics pages. If you're in for the Legends line, get it. Get it. And a shattered glass Megatron? Well, I mean, 3 wildly different characters. Each of them looks very different, but kind of the same skeleton transformation. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I think it's fantastic. I really, really do. I absolutely love it. I'm just going to knock off some of that. Funko Pop showed their Nemesis Prime. He has the circular eyes, but they're red, so that's pretty cool, and he looks cool. In the red line, we saw a Bumblebee. Looks very Bumblebee-ish, but it also looks like he has battle damage on him, which is a weird choice to make. I don't know. It's all right. Why the insides of his forearms are black, I don't know. I think I would have made him yellow. And we also saw in the red line, Coronation Starscream. I detest the face. I know it's the smirk and it's the classic look. It's just, his head looks off to me. Like, looks, not that it looks off, it looks out of proportion to the body to me. And his hands look a little too big to me. Like, he's fine, but the proportions seem off to me. I'm not in for the red line myself. If you are, cool, more red on the way. Coronation Starscream and Bumblebee. I think we all knew eventually Bumblebee was going to come. Super 7 and their cyborg Soundwave, meaning you could take the front of him off and see his innards, which basically for the chest looks like Laserbeak, and then his stomach is some gears and stuff. You could put the front of the chest back on. I think the articulation is fairly limited. But it's $75 US, man. Like, that's a lot of buckage for something that's really, I think, pretty darn limited, to be honest with you. What else do we have here? Flame Toys showed off more images and pre-order information for their Farai IDW Rodimus. I said last week that I think that Rodimus looks like the MMC version, except it can't transform. It's glorious if you're cool with a Rodimus that looks IDW-ish that doesn't transform. I already got that one done. I'm glad to see that a couple of weeks ago, if you've been paying attention, I told you guys what was coming up in waves 3 and 4, apparently rumored, of Kingdom. And now, lo and behold, we find out that we have listings and numbers, not only for Tigatron, Voyager Tigatron, which we knew we were getting, but now Voyager Rhinox as well confirmed, as well as Core Class Soundwave confirmed. So, I'm not going to say everything that I reported for wave 3 and 4 is going to be accurate, because I'm taking it as rumor, but so far support is being lent to it that, you know what, maybe what the leak that came to my ears, maybe it was true. Maybe it was true. We saw more images of Rack tonight. He's one of these weird fossilizers. And honestly, I think that Optibotimus sort of said it best. Like, the fossilizers are cool. They're molded nice. They're definitely different, but there's nothing about them that screams Transformers. Like, they just don't scream Transformers. Ractonite is very asymmetrical. Again, he's like a skeleton. His knees seem kind of low. I don't know what I think of the fossilizers. However, as somebody who has been a proponent of do something different, do something unique, give me new characters, I feel like I have to kind of support this, because this is new characters, this is new, and this is unique. Is it for everyone? I don't think so, and I'm afraid that they're going to become peg warmers. But I would say give them a chance. Give them a chance. It's something new. Give them a chance. The Masterpiece RC is out in Singapore. If you're in for that, she's starting to hit Singapore, so she's starting to come out. We saw a Grimlock Tiki mug. Apparently it's a big mug. I think it holds like 18 ounces or something. This one's shaped like Grimlock. I think that's weird. I don't really know what a Tiki mug is. I've never heard of it before. And last but not least in the news, Mech Fans Toy Skull Cruncher is being redone as Optimus Prime when he was that alligator from City of Steel. If you don't know City of Steel, go back to that G1 episode and you'll see what I'm talking about, when the parts were used for like an alligator drone thing. New head. The robot mode is very Optimus Prime-ish for sure. A very interesting thing to add to anyone's Legends collection as far as I am concerned. And I think that's it for the news. Which brings us to trivia. But before trivia, I'm going to see what you guys have been saying, because I know you've been saying a lot, and I know I went through the news quickly because I want to get to the unboxing, man. It's the holidays. I want to get to the unboxing. So let's go back and see what you guys have been saying here. Merry Christmas to you too, TF Fan Geek. I see you there.
Don't eat my computer.
Hey, Mattia. Happy to see you here, buddy. By the way, if you're hearing noise in the background, apparently Starscream Wife is playing with Tessa. Are you playing with Tessa?
No, I'm not.
Is she just being a nuisance?
Yes.
That sounds like Tessa. Hope it is a retrospective. Kind of. We'll see. No news is good news. Let's see as we go down here. Like the Phoenix, it always comes back. And that's the funny thing. I assume you're talking about the thing with DX9. I kind of hope that the creative team there rises like the Phoenix. Like, they've done some great designs and great work. Look at their War and Pocket Dinobots. Those are brilliant. Absolutely brilliantly done. As we go down here. Yeah, I think Staff is time about becoming a new company too. That's what I took from it too, Event Progenitor. I hope they put the Bumblebee, Optimus, and the Buzzworthy line. Yeah, a lot of people missed out on him apparently. There's the KO, so that's a thing. Hey, Ninja Bill, happy to see you in here, my friend. So the things that are Target exclusives here in the US are Toys R Us. Yeah, it looks that way. Lego. Now, to be fair, there's a couple of things that. Okay, everything that is an exclusive at Toys R Us comes from being an exclusive at Target in the US. But everything that's a Target exclusive in the US doesn't come to Toys R Us. Case in point, we did not get the Bumblebee movie Soundwave here. We did not get the Bumblebee movie, that pack with the Rumble, the blue Rumble or Frenzy, whatever you want to call them, and the recolor Buzzsaw and Howlback. Like we didn't get that, even though they were Target exclusives. So it's not like nothing's for sure. As I said, there's a kind of a hidden away listing at the moment for Thrust. Runabout hasn't even been mentioned. So I don't know what's going to happen there. I'm not holding my breath for it. I feel like if Runabout was coming here, he'd be mentioned by now. But who knows? Who knows? Because here's the thing. Toys R Us eventually got Red Wing too, about a year after. Like it was a good year later from his initial release that Toys R Us got Red Wing. But they did get him. But basically, Lego, you're right. But just because it goes to Target, don't assume it's going to go to Toys R Us. It might not. But if it's going to go anywhere, it's going to go to Toys R Us. Going to customize one. That's fair. I customize a lot of stuff. That's the basic gist of how those exclusives go. Yeah, basically. As we go down here, I think we're doing pretty awesome. My Thrust has been pushed back, but Transformers Generation Selects Corden and Spin Out 2-pack is shipping. Nice. For DX9, for their latest and last Stunticon release of third-party drag strip, actually had drag strip on the box despite advertised under another name. Oops. Yeah, that wouldn't have helped them either. Make me believe Kingdom Galvatron will become... I hope so. I would love if Kingdom Galvatron became Shatterglass Megatron. I totally would love that. Hey, Samuel. Don't worry, man. Don't worry about being late. Don't ever worry about being late. As long as you come to the party, man. It's called fashionably late. Straxus. I like the Generation Straxus, but I would be down for an update to Straxus. We go down here. I'm running out of display room. Always the challenge, man. I do not have them on pre-order, Crimson. Actually, I do not have Corden and Spin Out on pre-order. I'm thinking that I might wait and see if they actually show up in store. I know that EB Games is carrying Spin Out and Corden here, and I don't know about Toys R Us, but I know EB Games is. I feel like that will be a split-second kind of purchase. Like if I see it, I think I'll be like, oh yeah, because that's the way I was with Ectotron. I didn't pre-order, but that's the way I was with him. And I feel like that 2-pack will be the same sort of thing. Let's see. Hey, Brian. Am I the only one kind of concerned about the arc still not announced? If it's, no, I'm not concerned about it. I think that the arc thing is. See, here's the thing. It would normally be announced now, but they're doing their slow build up, which should come very soon now to the release of HasLab Unicron. What do you do after that? What's the big news after that? The big news after that will be whatever, the arc, assuming that the arc is happening. I've heard that that's going to be the last Autobot. To me, that's a stretch, making the arc the last Autobot. It's a cool idea, it's a cool concept. Some people will be in for it, but for me, for that huge price tag that Titans are, and for the real estate that they take up, I'm good on Titans. I'm honestly, I can comfortably say I'm good on Titans. I'd like to see it. I think it'd be cool. I'd like to review it, but I don't think I need it, and I don't have anywhere to put it, to be honest with you. Let's see. When Dennis gets the Sunstreaker repaints, do you mind if I send the trivia? I don't want to. Crimson, you can always send the trivia, my friend, even if Dragonfly sends it. Because we had a week where Sam, who's not here tonight, I don't think, he sent the trivia. So we have had others come in, but don't worry, we always get around everyone's trivia. If you got it, Crimson, send it, buddy. Would love an MPRC, honestly. I don't like the look of her face or her hands. Her hands creep me up, man. I don't really like the Ultra Magnus. Yeah, I'm iffy on the Ultra Magnus, honestly. Hey, Boss Gunny. You know, I don't understand why sometimes Hasbro reissues bad molds because they're cheap and lazy. But they don't need to do a new one. Hey, Ultraman. I hate exclusives. So do I, buddy. So do I. Trust me. Apparently Core B is about $15. Listen, all the cores here in Canada are going to be $14.99. No, like I'm struggling. I'm struggling. Like that Optimus. Like I'm not saying it's bad. I'm sure it's fine, but I look at it and I've seen the reviews. Like I saw Kato's review of it, and I feel like, man, $8, $9 maybe. But I don't see $15 plus tax worth of value there. Danny will understand what I'm saying. I don't know. TF Earthrise is garbage. Ooh, that's a hard claim. Although, to be fair, you're not the only one who thinks it. If anybody has checked out Lazy Eyebrow, he wasn't that impressed with it. And gave a lot of good points to think about. You see, you could sing it as "Oh Canada," or it could be "Oh Canada." It's two ways to look at that. I mean, 15 in the U.S. No, for that Core B, definitely not worth it. The awesome person, 100% not worth it. Don't buy it. I'm going to tell you now, do not buy it. Don't buy it. Don't customize it. Don't justify it. It's not $15 US. It's $7, $8 US worth. That's it. I don't plan on getting Earthrise RC. That's fair. QC is terrible on Earthrise. A lot of people have said that. Smith Toys in the UK are advertising another full-size Optimus with trailer and Earthrise. Yeah, because Brian, that Optimus is being reissued in Earthrise. Same Optimus being reissued. Same with the RC, which I find funny. The RC right now here in Canada is $29.99. Because Kingdom is getting a price jump, that exact same RC in Kingdom packaging is going to be $32.99. Exact same mold. And I'm saying to each of you, those who got that mold, is it really worth, by the time you put tax on, let's say $35, is it really worth $35? I don't see it. The value is, it's just not there, man. I wish it was. I have not made a decision on using that Prime Skylinks Ninja Bill, but it is an interesting idea. Hey, Roman Empire. So upset that Amazon canceled my Ratchet and Lifeline pre-order one day that it was supposed. Listen, Amazon canceled my Micron 6-pack too, and it happens. I think it's bad business myself, personally. Yeah, I saw that, Danny, the deal from Toys R Us. I think it's actually up tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so I went back and I checked with you guys a lot. Let's do the trivia, and then let's get into the unboxing. So the trivia, this is a good one. I like this. Of course, it comes from Dragonfly, and our trivia tonight is when Grimlock created the Dinobots, when he built the when he built the Technobots, when Grimlock had his new brain and he built the Technobots, which Technobot did he build first? Did he build the plane, who is the leader of the group and the torso of Computron, Scattershot? That's A. Did he build one of the arms and the kind of resident motorcycle of the team? Afterburner. That's B. So Scattershot A, Afterburner B. Did he build Nose Cone, the drill tank, who's a leg? C. Did he build Lightspeed, the sports car, who's also a leg? D. Or did he build Strafe, the plane that is also an arm? Who did he build first? Scattershot A, Afterburner B, Nose Cone C, Lightspeed D, or Strafe E. Who did he build first? Let's see. We have Nose Cone there. Scattershot, Nose Cone. Ninja Bill thinks Afterburner. We have nose cone. I don't remember nose cone. C. Everybody's saying, Darren, you don't know if you're wrong yet. I haven't said it. Going with C. Starscream Wife is saying B. She's saying Afterburner. Nose cone. The answer is... Oh, Samuel, who did Grimlock make first? Which one of the Technobots did Grimlock make first, Samuel? Did he make A, Scattershot first, B, Afterburner, C, Nose Cone, or D, Lightspeed, or E, Strafe? Who did he make first? I don't know. Who did he make first, Samuel? I'm going to give you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And he made Nose Cone C first. It was Nose Cone he made first. Okay, let's get into the unboxing, baby. Let's get into some of the holiday festivities. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to start with the two things that came in the mail this week. One of them is... I'm going to reach over here and actually... Ooh. Grab this. Oh, I gotta reach across because there's a lot here, man, for us to get through. The first one is Rotor Storm. Rotor Storm finally showed up. Oh, buddy, I love this gaudy 90s look. I think this is beautiful, and I think he transforms smoother than Spinister, who I adore. Love this guy. Absolutely love it. I can't wait to do the transformation and not the transformation, the review of this guy. Luckily, because this is the second time having the mold, we can do the conversion from helicopter back to robot and have that also documented on the channel. Beautiful. Really, really, really beautiful. Yeah, very true to the original as well. Also came in was this guy, Bug Bite. My Bug Bite came in. I am fortunate in the fact that my Bug Bite actually had his back section. The tolerances are mostly good on mine, but the waist is loose. The waist is really loose. Like, if I get his purple, let's take his purple thing out of his back. Like, I mean, his waist, like his legs are loosey-goosey, man. I like the guy. I do. But loosey waist, man. Loosest waist of this mold that I've encountered yet. So those two, a lot of people knew I had coming because I mentioned it last week. They were supposed to be here and they weren't here in time. So a lot of people knew that they were coming. Then our good friend Grimlock Gone sent me a package and it had some Dark Energon cubes in it, which are going to go nicely actually with some Dark Energon cubes that Crimson sent me some time ago. And another blue strip in there yet that I'm not sure what it is, and a bunch of ball joints. Why did I have him send a bunch of ball joints? I challenged him because it's the start of doing one of my customs. As you know, I am working to amass a version of the 13, and one of the 13 is Quintus Prime. And I said a while ago when I'd done the review of the Cyberverse Quintesson Invasion that I was going to use that Quintesson as Quintus because the face of death there is very close to Quintus's face. And I had an idea for the arms. So, still a lot of work to do with this, but basically, so far, here's what we have. 1, 2, 3, 4. I took off the 4 tentacles. I used the ball joints that were sent to me, and I have attached 2 of the Combiner Wars Ironhide arms, and then 2 that are the arms of Beast Hunters, Bulkhead, which very much look similar to the arms of Quintus. Still a lot of paint work and a few other details I want to do here, but Quintus is coming along. The weird 4, actually 6 armed, but there's only 4 spots, so I'm gonna have to go with 4 arms. The Quintessons creator, because that's what Quintus was. He created the Quintessons. Yeah, Quintus coming along, and that's all thanks to Grimlock Gone. 100%. I would not have been able to do that without him. I'm just going to go back and check with you guys a little bit before we get into the next thing. We go up here. Yeah, Roller Storm is awesome. My fave Autobot. I love the figure and the G1 toy. Yeah, fair enough. Light blue and pink and small and badass. Light blue and pink and small and badass. Yeah. Hey, Nexus. Happy to see you in here, buddy. I just copied Jillian. I was right. Glad you were right, man. When will Target release Thrust? I don't know. Random thing. I hope that the core Megs gets repainted into SG Rumbler. What? It's like Optimus Prime Roller only for his Megatron and a tank. Interesting. My Kingdom for a Bug Bite. He's pretty cool. He's all right. That's right. Can't release what you don't have, TF Fan Geek. I always say that, Boss Gunny. I'm glad that you pay attention, man. Let's see as we go down here. When did Roller Storm come out and in what he selects? And I don't know. I pre-ordered mine a long time ago, but he selects and a couple of months ago. Mine only came recently, so that can tell you how recently he's released. Merry Christmas to you, Master Fire, as well. Nice work so far on the Quintus. Yeah, I got a ton of work to do on him still, but I like the way he's coming along. I got the Kingdom Core Optimus. Enjoy, Master Fire. Yeah, I'm excited to see how Quintus turns out too, because he's so weird and so different. Let's see. Gotta go. Supper time. That's fair, man. That's fair. Check back though, Ninja Bill, to see what else we got, because got a ton here yet. Okay, so the next items that I'm going to show are items that are on loan for review. These are not mine. I don't own these. They're on loan for review. And oh man, there's a big box here. First and foremost, on loan for review, a pre-order Rotor Storm from GameStop. I feel like Earthrise was screwed up over the pandemic. First thing that I'm going to review on loan is this lad. It, of course, is Gigawatt. And it's funny, everybody's saying Gigawatt's so hard to get. Tons of them here. Walmart has a bunch of them. Toys R Us had them. EB Games has a bunch. This guy is super easy to get. Easier than Nectotron ever was. He's an exclusive to nothing. He's everywhere. I don't own him, but I do get a chance to look at him. So we'll see. As well, who else do we have in here? We have, I'm excited about this one. I can't wait to review because I don't get a chance to look at this line very often. I don't know if I've ever looked. No, I have once or twice. I'm excited to take a look at, if I'm not looking at the camera, I'm looking at this stuff. It is good old animated Wrecker. Oh, baby, with that huge backpack. You talk about complaining about backpacks. Did anybody have more of a backpack than animated Wrecker? He is going to be fun to take a look at. Wild. Hard to believe that's a Voyager. He's so big. Plus, in here, we have this. Looks like it is, I think it's deluxe class. Cyberverse Shockwave. I think it's the deluxe class. I think it's the deluxe class, or I don't think it's the Warrior. No, I think it's the deluxe. I'm not sure. I think it's the deluxe. So we'll take a look at that. Then we have some of this is weird. I don't know what this is. This seems like a KO. This seems like something from Sir Toys. I don't know what this thing is. But we're gonna look at it. We also have in here to look at. Now it's adorable, right? We're also gonna look at, and I've never looked at this, but this is I think, yeah, this is from RID 2015, Strong Arm. I've never looked at this mold. I've never handled it. I know nothing about this. I know it's a bit dated, but it'll be interesting to look at. I kind of like our blaster, and it looks like a blast effect in there. I kind of dig that. Better storage would be nice. Then we also have to look at Cyberverse RC. We've been on an RC kick lately, looking at the Earthrise. I compared her to the Generations. We also have the Cyberverse RC to take a look at. She's beautiful. She really, really is. Again, she has a backpack. What RC won't? I can't wait to have a look at her. I know Ninja Bill likes her. And also, so much to dig through here. Also, animated RC we're going to take a look at as well. Oh, man. So we have Earthrise, the Generations, the Cyberverse, the animated RC, and the Takara Legends RC. We're going to compare all of them. Who is the best of the RCs? We're going to end up comparing all of them. Then we have, I don't know what this is. I assume it goes with that little truck thing. I don't know. See, this is Maximal 10's fault. I don't know what this is. I know that I was looking at it and it fell apart on me, and I'm sure it's not back the way it's supposed to be. I don't know what this is, but I bet somebody does.
It looks like a mystery machine.
It kind of. Then, and I know these come from Sir Toys. Then we have a bunch of letters, and these letters, they do, I swear to you, they do transform. We have a D and a C and an A. And oh man. We have an A, a B, a C, and a D, and I swear to you, they transform. I know that's a Sir Toys thing. Okay. Then we have, I can't remember what this line was called, but it's a barricade. And I don't remember what this line was called, but I remember thinking that the barricade was actually pretty cool for it. I kind of dug it, even though that's a very 80s shape of a police car. Like, it's very boxy and blocky. So we're going to take a look at whatever that thing is, because why wouldn't we? Why not? Then we're going to take a look at, as well, the Masterpiece Movie Bumblebee. Remember, all of this is on loan. I don't own any of this. This is all on loan. So the Movie Masterpiece Bumblebee. And something that I've been waiting a long time, actually, to look at. This pack. This up here was a Toys R Us exclusive. We know that this is the Siege, I guess, like G1 toy color version of Reflector. It should be pretty easy to do. We're going to compare them with the kind of stock release, the one that's more animation accurate. But it'll be interesting to see. It will be very interesting to see. So I got to put all that junk now back. Back in this package here. And oh boy. Oh, and then we'll see the last thing that I have, which is a bag, and it is like I don't, like a holiday bag, I guess you call it. It's gifts, but I don't expect them to be good quality. You'll see what I mean when we go through. Maybe I'll be wrong. I mean, I've been wrong before. So that's down there. Oh. Is this good content? Like, is it good when I'm picking junk up and putting it back in a box? Like, is that dynamic content that you guys enjoy, or are you riveted now? Or I hope you are. Like, I hope that you're. Oh man. Oh my goodness. Okay, so record. There's a lot of things going on in my life right now. Okay. So we're gonna get those. For the record, Starscream wife, I swear to you, I will get all this off the floor eventually. Promise. It's gonna be in 2021 before it gets off the floor, but I promise it's gonna happen. Okay, so then that brings us to this red holiday bag. I'm gonna lay this here. I'm gonna check in with you guys because I know that I've missed a whole ton of stuff here, even though I know Starscream wife has been in there kind of holding down the fort. Let's see here. As we go down here. We need a camshaft head for gigawatt. I could see that. Honestly, Masterfire, I could absolutely see that. The box was undamaged too for gigawatt. I haven't seen any damaged gigawatt boxes yet. I tell you what, though, the cardboard's really thin on it. Like, I felt like the package for Ectotron was far more robust than the package for gigawatt. Garbage for all the good little children. Yeah, that's about it too. Animated record did have a lot of junk in the trunk. Play school Transformers. Maybe it is. I'm record. I got a lot of junk in the trunk. This is true. Rescue Bots. Yeah, I feel like it's Rescue Bots too. Oh, Rescue Bots Hoist. Thank you very much, Ultraman. Cyber vs. RC is the better of the two. I have a funny feeling that I'll agree with you, Jay. Why did you get rid of your animated stuff, Masterfire? Why would you do that? They were so good. It's my purpose. Yeah, it's your purpose. Energon Igniters. Thank you, Masterfire. That's exactly what it was. Yeah, so it was. Ugly Wretch has looked at all of them. Oh, fair enough, Ninja Bill. The letters combine? Really? That'll be interesting to see. Can you loan me some stuff? Crim Zeke. Oh, yeah. What? Then Sephiroth confirmed for Smash. I have no idea what you're talking about, Steve. So that Ultra Magnus, though, got rid of TF Black Arachnia. She scares me. That's fair enough. Hey, Firelight. Though, let's be real. The only reason we haven't got an animated season 4 is because Cartoon Network is kind of a jack when it comes to maybe. I don't know. I get ignored again. I don't know, Elixir, what you're talking about, buddy. I don't know if I missed something or not. You know what the mystery stuff is? Okay. What is the mystery stuff? Okay. So, let's see what's in here. What? Can we just let anime die already? I named the... Oh, I'm sorry, Elixir. I missed it. But I appreciate, though, Turbo Changers. I don't think it was Turbo Changers Barricade, though. I think Masterfire was right. I think it was Energon Igniters. But the Hoist, I didn't know. Okay, so this... What is this? What? Okay. So this is apparently... What the... This is apparently Cosmos. Now, it's a KO Cos... I'm going to call him Cosnot. Not Cosmonaut. Just, no, Cosnot. No, this is not Cosmos. It is definitely a thing. That's kind of a hound there. I mean, this is obviously a KO. It's it's Montoy's trans robot. So And it was $1.25. So I expect stellar quality here. $1.25 Canadian, by the way. And we also have it's obviously supposed to be Ravage. But you know what? Joke's on you, Maximal 10, because I am going to actually probably paint the rest of this guy like yellowy, and he's going to go with Blaster, and he's going to be a more proper version of Steeljaw. So, haha, I have a real use for him. Then for some reason, look at that. I have a new crafting knife. Nice new sharp one too. That is very nice. And a file. Obviously, always a good tool to have, not just for fingernails, but for filing down stuff to make it smooth with customizing. Then we have, I've seen these. These are the little ones. These are they're little statues, and they're paintable, and it actually tells you what paints on the back to get. I've seen these. They're kind of cute. It's beautifully detailed. And it has some stickers in there. I'm not sure exactly where you get the paints. I'll have to find that out, but it's a beautiful sound wave. Then we have a little tiny Cyberverse Shockwave. What is this from? I don't know what this is from, but it's definitely Shockwave. It's definitely Cyberverse. It feels... What is this? That's definitely Shockwave. I don't know what this is. It is wild. Here he is in robot mode. Micro change. I've never seen this. It's wild. Interesting. And we have interesting. And we have a Creo of, I'm going to say one of the, which one? Oh, really? It's just Devastator? I thought it was one of the Constructicons, but apparently it's a little Creo of Devastator. Okay. And it's the orange one. It's the G2 Devastator, no less. Interestingly, the next thing, I have actually been asked to review on the channel. Somebody asked me a while ago to review the next thing on the channel, and I said I haven't even seen them yet in stores. But now that I have it, I definitely will, because it was a fan request. It is actually this. Now, it comes in different colors. There's a purple and a green and a yellow. I guess basically it's a kind of a KO of like Megatron with his Nerf gunny type of mode. Isn't that a BotCon exclusive? I don't know. Is what the Creon? I don't know. So this is not a BotCon exclusive. This is a KO. I don't. Why does he do this to me? There's one other thing in here. We're gonna get to that in a minute, because this is the other thing in here is interesting, because it's just this brown square box. So hold on, because that's in its own box. Let's put this stuff back in here so it's kind of off me. And we're gonna put that down there. And what? Okay, so naturally he put tape on it to make my life easier. And what is, no way, man. Really? No way, man. I think that, ladies and gentlemen, is a complete G1 Trailbreaker. His hands are in here. His hand blasters are in here. The parts that go on his shoulder. This is a G1 Hoy or Trailbreaker complete. Mine was reviewed on the channel a long time ago. I actually gave Maximal 10 rubber tires for a version of a G1 hoist, I think last year. And this is too kind for me. This is really, really special, and really too kind for me. Wow, that is not a KO. That is, thank you so much. Thank you so very, very, very much. I always liked my Trailbreaker growing up. I really did. And of course, being a kid, he saw better days, man. He saw better days. I can remember the hinge for his hood, and I never showed this in the review because it was so weird. The hinge broke. Little story here now before we get out of here. The hinge broke on it. Even Starscream wife don't know this. The hinge broke on it, and I was sad because he was broken. But my grandfather was a carpenter, and he took a very small nail, because what had happened was the pin had been lost, and what he did is he kind of remade the little holes, and he took a very small nail and he cut the end off of it. However he did it, I was a child, and he put it through as a new pin, and it was reattached, and it worked fine after that. But like I was a kid, it was what it was. So that is actually more special to me now than I think most people would know, honestly. And that is what we call a Christmas miracle. And on that note, ladies, gentlemen, honestly, I appreciate you coming by, giving me some of your extremely valuable time. I do know how important it is to you. Merry Christmas to you all. I will see you at some point. We will get back to normal. Don't forget, we have the stop motion coming up. I appreciate you coming by, giving me some of your extremely, extremely valuable time. If you're in a position to help the channel to grow, use the donate link. Check us out on Patreon. See what we offer to you through Teespring. Or, of course, you can hit the join button right here on YouTube and become a channel member. Don't forget, somehow, some way, each and every single day, man, you do make a difference. Now more than ever, you need to know that you do really make a difference. And I look forward, baby, to the next time that you and I get together to have another visit, either in the live streams right here on Thursday nights at the stop motion premieres like tomorrow, or the old-fashioned way, baby, inside the videos.